Hey YouTube, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I will be showing you how to get started in Feed the Beast with power and rubber. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create, first of all, you're going to want to find some rubber trees, because rubber trees are the basic necessity for a Feed the Beast player, because they provide you with rubber. So one thing I'm just going to show you, a quick thing in the beginning. Oops, let's get some wood. Is you're going to want to make a project table. And it's crafted by putting stone on the top, wood planks on the side, and then a crafting table and a chest in the middle. So a project table is very useful because it's used for making more than one of an item by putting its pieces to craft it in the little storage area below. So you can just click away until you want as many as you can have, or whatever. If you want two, get two. So they're very useful because, as you just saw, you can create as many as you can with the items you have in this little storage. So after you do that, you're going to want to make a tree tap. You can make this a normal crafting table, but I just put it in the project table to show you. Alright, so you got a tree tap, right? You're going to want to find some rubber trees after this. Oops. And you're going to want to find one of these little things, one of these little spots. This is sticky resin, and the way to get it out of the tree is you right click with your tree tap. So you do that and you look for all the other trees that have it. And once you know you're done collecting it, you go back and you put some of that sticky resin in your furnace. And that's how you get some rubber. But oops, I got rid of some of these items. I am sorry. Alright, give me a quick second. Let's get machine block and one of these. Okay, so I'm going to go as slow as I can here because this is the part that confused me the most. So in order to get some, see, this creates one rubber for each sticky resin you have. There's a more effective way, and that is by using a maciator. Let's just get some more sticky resin. Okay, so alright, I'm jumping ahead of the gun right now. So, once you get 36 rubber, right, from just melting it normally, you're going to want to create some copper cable. And that's made by putting rubber on the top and the bottom, and copper in the middle. Copper is not rare. It's actually quite easy to find. I find it probably easier than iron, so it's not that hard to find. So once you have 6 copper cables, you're going to want to make an electronic circuit. And that's made by taking the copper cables you just made with some redstone and a piece of refined iron. Alright, so then once you craft those two things, you're going to want to make the maciator. And the maciator is just a machine block, an electronic circuit, some cobblestone, and some flint, in the order that you see. Alright? But you might be saying, how do you make a machine block? A machine block is just refined iron in a chest formation. And the way you make refined iron is by just melting down iron. We'll just wait for this one. There you go, refined iron. So, once you have your maciator, I'll leave that in there, you're going to want to make a generator. A generator is right here. As you can see, I'm circling it in the boxes. Alright, so a generator is made with a battery, which I put here, the machine block, which you already know how to make, and a furnace, which you already know how to make. But you're saying, how do you make a battery, right? Well, the battery is made with a copper cable, some tin, which you also find underground, and some redstone. And batteries are one of the necessities also, because They are used in tons of stuff. So once you have your generator and your maciator, you're going to want another copper cable, and you're going to want to make this setup. I believe you can even put it right next to it. Let's just check. Wait 1 second. Let's just see if this works. So a generator is pretty much a furnace that runs on coal. Same thing. And as you can see, it's powering it. And this the thing in between here, I'm pretty sure you can't see my mouse or cursor, whatever, is the power level. Sorry about that. I just confused myself a little bit. But alright, so instead of making a maciator, we'll get to that later. You're gonna want an extractor. An extractor is a machine block, which you know how to make, an electronic circuit, which you also know how to make, which are both shown right here for your convenience, and 4 tree taps, which are, oops, I ran out of wood. Alright, here's some wood, which are made by just doing this. Very simple. So you're going to want 4 of those, a machine block, an electronic circuit right here, a machine block, which is right here, and some more tree taps. So once you have one of those, you do make the generator. Where's the generator? Generator's right here with the battery. Right here, tin, copper cable, redstone, and a furnace, and a machine block, which is right here. So you're going to get a generator. So as you can see, my generator is set up out here, and it runs on coal. Alright, so once you get your generator and your extractor, which you can put back to, no, not back to back, but right next to each other, it'll actually power the extractor. So you want to put your sticky resin in the extractor, because the output, unlike the furnace, is 1 sticky resin gives you 3 rubber. This is the most effective way to get rubber. Watch, you will get 3. And there we go, 3 rubber. So now that you will get rubber pretty easily, I might say, because watch, I bet some of this, yep, there's more here. See, look at this, there's tons now. All you gotta do is just leave your trees, but, alright. So, once you get enough rubber, you're gonna wanna go and, alright, we're done with that chest. You're gonna wanna make a solar panel, because it's free energy. You don't need coal or anything. So, sorry. Alright, so a solar panel is made by taking glass, a generator, which you know how to make, an electronic circuit, which you also know how to make, which if you don't, I'll just show you again. Generator's right here. The battery's right here too. The electronic circuit's up here. So, and there's this new thing, coal dust, which you probably don't know what it is. What coal dust is, sorry. So, what all it is, let's take some coal, is maciated, I'm not sure if that's a word, maciated coal. And a maciator is quite easy to make. It's flint, cobblestone, I almost said copperstone, cobblestone, a machine block, a machine block and electronic circuit, which are shown right here. So once you have that, you will also hook it up to your generator to start off. And you will put some coal in there, and you will just wait for it to create some coal dust. Takes a little bit of time. But once you get 3 of these, you can make your first solar panel. See? Coal dust. Alright. So, you will have your first solar panel after that. Alright, so, if you want to set your solar panels up outside, that's obviously where you have to put them. You can just place them down. But now you might say, how do I get the power out of them? Well, you're going to want to take some copper cables, which I'll show you how to make again. Just to remind you, copper cable is made with rubber on the top, copper in the middle, and rubber on the bottom. So then you will take some of your wires. Oops, you're gonna have to shift click, because if you don't, you will click into the box. And let's make it daytime for now. And then what you're gonna need is a bat box. And this is where your energy will be stored. Up to 40,000, I'm not sure what it's called. I think Minecraft joules, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure what this is. But I don't know. It's power, alright? That's all you need to know. And alright, I'll show you how to craft the bat box. Nope, nothing in there. Alright, the bat box is made with wooden planks. Top left, top right, and then the bottom. More batteries, and a copper cable. And the batteries are made with tin, copper cable, and 2 redstone. And the cables are over here. So once you have those materials and you craft your bat box, you will start storing up power. And this power stays in there until you use it for something else, such as maybe a maciator or a furnace or something else. So as you see, there's this little orange circle, or yellow, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's orange to me. Alright, so then you're going to want to, that's the output. So you're going to want to take some cables, shift click the cables. Well, the first one, that's all you have to do. And then you can connect some of your machines to it. Let's take an electronic furnace. And you just place it here. And notice how the wire connects. So now, as you can see, well, since it's not using anything, let's cook up some stuff. As you can see, this thing is slowly losing power. Very slowly. But as you can see, we're getting not free rubber, but we're not using coal to make rubber anymore. So, that's your basic setup for a bat box, some solar panels, and an electronic furnace. Or whatever, even you can even put the maciator in this. But there is another way. Well, here's a basic solar panel arrangement, which I don't really like because it takes up a lot of space, but it's not that bad. I believe it's called a flower or something. And then you take one more cable. Oops, shift click. Oop. And you put another one here. Oops, here. As you can see from the top, it sort of looks maybe like a flower to you. I mean, I see it. I don't know about you. But it's a good way to get some energy because, as you can see, well, first of all, if you have 2 bat boxes, the power will always try to fill up the furthest bat box, like the last bat box. And then once this one's full, it'll start filling up this one. So this is a good way to store a lot of energy, because 40,000 is a lot for furnaces and stuff. But I will now show you how to make a very effective a structure that's not in the way, really. See how that's just like sort of out there? Then you're going to need to wire it into your house. It's not very useful. This is what I did in my house. Not in my real house, in my Minecraft house. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, first of all, on your second story, leave an extra room. Not an extra room, but, so, watch, like this. So when the room's complete, it should just look like this, right? Oops. So these shouldn't be here. These are just steps for me to get back up. But once the room's complete, it should be at this level. And there should be, like, the whole floor should be complete. But before you do that, you're going to want to wire the, wrong place. You're going to want to wire the end of your house with some of these copper cables. Alright? So now you have some copper cables out there. What are those used for? Oops, I need to connect this. Well, as you might have guessed, you're going to take some solar panels and you're going to place them out there because it might look weird at first, but it's actually very effective because they don't get in the way, and it's kind of cool because then the power is directly in your house. So as you see, that's a lot of solar panels though. But watch this. Look how fast the energy is going to go when you get a bat box hooked up. So what I did in my house was I connected a bat box right here. Alright? And I need to... Alright, you know what? We'll just leave that for now like that. So what you're going to want to do is take a cable. Oops. And see how fast it's filling up? That's crazy. So what you're going to want to do is take some cables to the output side. I need to shift click. And get another bat box. And this is good because the more bat boxes you have, the more power you'll be able to store in your own house. Alright? So I would say leave that spot open just in case you want to get some extra power. Like if this one runs out, then I would say, so then you can click down there for some. But let's just wire this whole house for a second. Let's see how much energy you can get. One second. Give me a quick second. There we go. Alright, so just wire this up. Alright, so we wired up our whole second, actually I guess the roof of the first floor, right? So now let's just put solar panels on, oops, wrong spot. Put solar panels on all the walls on the outside. Alright, if you want to make it look congruent or equal on each side, since there's a ladder there, you might just want to put one there, just even though it's not doing anything, if you're one of those OCD people. So, I mean, that house doesn't look too weird, and let's stop this rain. I mean, it looks normal, right? Alright, so let's see how much power we have. It's slowly going up. I don't know why it's going so slowly. Maybe I missed a wire? No. Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I'll be right back, and I'll show you what it looks like when you complete the whole floor. Okay, so I completed the floor, and I completely forgot to mention why I put a ladder here. Well, obviously to reach the second floor. But I use ladders in Feed the Beast because they take up less space than stairs. And that could be very useful, especially if you're wiring stuff below the floor like I am with my solar panels. So this is what it looks like when it's complete. And we're still building up some energy. And oops, you can cover that up if you want. I mean, but then if you run out of energy here, you can't go back down here without destroying a block, which isn't a big problem. I'm just saying. All right. So pretty much all the wiring's pretty much hidden. That's the best part. And if you look outside, your solar panels are right here. So, oops, what did I just do? All right. So, what you're gonna want to do is take some wiring and just put some wires out there, and then just hook up some of your machines. What else do we have here? Electric furnace, that's good. Alright, so you got some of your machines set up now. And as you see, well, alright, you know what? Let's cook something real quick. Let's cook some... Wait, what am I doing? Electric furnace. Let's cook some rubber. Some rubber. And some rubber. Wait, why am I cooking rubber? No, wrong. Bad. Alright, you know what? Let's just get some wood. No, let's get some sticky resin. Okay, let's put some sticky resin in there. Sticky resin in there. and some sticky resin in here. Alright, so as you can see, the power is draining out of here. But, okay, so yeah, the power is draining out of here. So let's just stop that for a second, because you will be able to see. Oops. Alright, so we almost reached full power in this, right? Let's wait for it. But as we wait, you can also put some machines up on top like that, and as you can see, the cables actually do connect. Alright, so the power is done loading in this, and we have 40,000 watts, let's just say, in this. And now this bat box is starting to fill up. So this is pretty much our backup generator, I guess you would call it, actually. So right now we can store up to 80,000 Minecraft watts, let's just call it. I think it's Minecraft joules though, but I'm not. This EU is throwing me off. So, oops, sorry. I'm not sure what this does. I will learn it and I'll put it in the next tutorial. But let's see how much energy we have in this one. 40,000. 40,000. Wow, that's a lot of energy right there. All right. So this was the basic guide to starting off. But one last quick tip that I really forgot to mention was an obsidian pressure plate. And all it is you take some obsidian. Nope. Take some obsidian. And you put 2. Right? And this is good because instead of using an iron door and having to either hit a button every time or a lever, this is good because watch this. Zombie. Say you want to spawn a zombie in. Only players. Oops, sorry, I think I'm in peaceful. No, not open to land. Only players, as you can see, only players can open the obsidian. The obsidian pressure plates, I should say. So that's just another quick tip. And if you guys like this, leave a comment or like down below telling me what you need help with in the next episode, because I will probably do another one. So thanks for watching. This has been Team Electox showing you how to start off and feed the beast. And I'll be seeing you in my next Feed the Beast episode. Thanks so much for watching.